It was recently announced that reverse summon will roll out in the Hardware 3 over-the-air software update for full self-driving Tesla vehicles later this year. Welcome back, y'all. Tesla is on a mission to become the first car maker with actual self-driving cars. They're collecting data from the now 3 billion miles driven by their cars. And they're using that data to train artificial intelligence and fine-tune their full self-driving feature to enable their fleet of vehicles to self-drive on city streets and highways without driver input. As a public transportation commuter, I am psyched about this feature. It would be nice to drive myself up to the kiss and ride drop off at the train station and then direct my car to go park itself, instead of me having to walk what feels like a mile-long walk to get to the train platform. Plus, it eliminates the risk of missing the train because you're stuck in your car driving around looking for a parking spot. And while it would be cool to have your car serve as your personal valet and let you off at the front door of a restaurant and then go and park itself, I think it might be a little bit of a stretch to expect that the Tesla will be able to drop you off at the front doors of a city restaurant that has no parking lot. To think that your car would be able to go a significant amount of distance, cross intersections, dodge cars and pedestrians, cross a bridge, jump a fence, and other stuff like that just to find a parking spot might be a little unrealistic. Realistically, the beginning stage is more likely to be like the initial phases of the Smart Summon rollout, a learning phase to collect data for Tesla to then analyze and use to make adjustments to enhance the feature. In the early release 2019.20 software update, the car was able to go to or pick you up from a place that was no more than 200 feet away from a spot that you pinpointed on the map in your Tesla app. But upon arrival to the destination, the car wouldn't necessarily park itself correctly. And in fact, sometimes it would park itself over the parking lines or make use of handicap parking. And sometimes it would even leave half of its body sticking out of the parking spot. So in effect, with the release of Reverse Summon, Tesla is telling us that its cars will be more exact in execution and that full self-driving is growing and maturing and becoming less haphazard and more precise. And I'm sure the fully functional feature-complete version of Reverse Summon, where you can actually have that city restaurant self-parking example, will all be predicated by full self-driving being feature-complete and approved by regulators. We'll see, but that makes the most sense at this point in time. But any new update from Tesla is exciting and innovative, and I can't wait to see it in action when it rolls out. The main questions I look forward to getting answered once the update is released are: do I have to stand there and monitor my car going to park itself? How far away can the vehicle travel to go find a spot? Do I have to keep my hand on the button while the car is in reverse summon mode to be prepared to intervene so that the car doesn't hit an obstacle? And finally, what happens if the car can't find a spot and I've already gone on about my business? Let me know in the comments below what questions you're wrestling with around the release of reverse summons or Autopilot in general, and I'll see you back here next week.